I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top, and in every kingdom he would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me." Hey, come over and bend your knee. I said, I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples would be called them. Noah's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. This one goes out to all you natural girls. On the day you overlooked down the place you made, took the breath and blew on a cloud, blew them away, and heaven and earth he felt it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. I said, 'cause you're a natural girl, an actual girl. Sent a letter to Kepler's, they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, 'cause you're a natural girl, an actual girl. I'll work for days and toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers, and your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, cause you're a natural, actual girl that got placed in the world. And you failed what we had made by hands. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'Cause you're a natural girl. one I'll truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Tra la 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 la. Climb the walls, climb the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, the one from above, above. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Tra la 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 la. I'll write your name above Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural girl. How y'all doing? Enjoy a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. Today is gonna be the day, gonna prove this blow to you. By now you should somehow realize it isn't true. I don't believe anybody prove the earth it spins. So I'd fly if wins every time. Backbeat, the word is on the street. Massive like a big hole out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never held the globe in down. I don't believe anybody prove the earth it spins. So I'd fly if wins. And all the globes they showed you were and all the globes they showed you, they were lying. All the pics they said were from satellites were CGI-ing, and they're a man who proves that I would like to show to you, but I don't know how. I said you ought to have a pick of Bendy water. After all, we're on board. Today is gonna be the day they're gonna put this boat to you. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you didn't think it wasn't true. I don't believe anybody prove the earth is spins. So I'd fly if wins every single time. Backbeat, the word is on the street, that's the flies that been gone out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never held the globe in down. I don't believe anybody prove the earth it spins. So I'd fly if wins. And all the globes they showed you, they were lying. All the pics they sent from satellites were CGI-ing. There are many proofs that I'd like to prove to you, but I don't know how. I said you ought to have a pick of Bendy water. 'Cause after all, we live on a boat. I said water's level, and you've been fooled by the devil. Your fault is always level. You've been fooled by the devil. By the devil himself. How you all doing? Joe Nice down and non-spinning stationary flat plane. Let's sing one for God. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave that can hold my spirit down. Look way down the river, what do you think I see? See a band of angels coming after me. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look down yonder, Gabriel, put your feet on the land and sea. Gabriel, don't you blow your trumpets till you've heard from me. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Meet me, Jesus, meet me up in the air. Don't and if things don't fail me, I'll meet you. I'm gonna say it. Meet me, Jesus, meet me up in the air. If these wings don't fail me, I'll meet you anywhere. Ain't no grave that can hold baby Jesus down. There ain't no grave that can hold his spirit down. Meet me, mother and father, meet me down the road. Mama, don't you know I'll be there when I check my load. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. I've been down the river of Jordan, I buried my knees in the sand, and I hollered hallelujah. So his promised lands, ain't no grave that can hold my spirit down. Thank you, Father. And about me, man. Yeah, put that one back. What degrees is it? 25. It's 5 degrees out of the last night. Oh, I'm melting. We complain it's too cold in England, and then when it gets into the mid-20s, I'm already moaning. Oh, we've got to get the milk. Let me get the milk. Put it in the fridge for later. Yes, my little cupcake. Is he gorgeous? We got your biscuit, didn't we? Hey? Cousin Adam. Where the got a biscuit? Does he want a biscuit? Does he want biscuit? 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 Got 2 biscuits. His face. He got 2 biscuits. He was happy. Oh, let me sit comfortably. Are we sitting comfortably? I'm laid out. Am I close enough to that mic? Is that mic? Why is that mic pointing over there? Bring that mic a little bit closer. It's usually closer than that. So if there's a bit of noise there. Right, there you go. Now I'm sat in position. Can you hear me at the back? Did you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? Every day, in every way, I get a little bit closer to God. Every day. I love it. God created 2 skeletons. Male and female created he them. Men have got bigger faces. You can quite easily see the difference. The bigger face gets a bigger triangle. The smaller face gets a smaller triangle. Men have far apart eyes, that's why they have a bigger triangle. Women have closer set eyes, that's why they get a smaller triangle. Rectangle shaped eyes, rounded eye sockets, big nose, big teeth, little teeth. Wide dental arch versus narrow dental arch. Strong square jaw versus sloping jaw, pointed chin. The major difference would be the 5-head versus the 4-head. Men slope backwards. Women's go vertical and then curve in every direction like an upside down egg. Men look like a square, a rectangle. Sometimes we say a bowling ball because the widest part is almost as long as the longest part. Almost. But a woman's widest part is in the hairline, look, not at the middle of the face. So we look for this wide hairline. Dial M. This is what gives them that lovely love arc shape. Because of the widow's peak, you get that lovely love arc shape. It's like God created you with loving mind, ladies. Excerpts of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, viewpoint, teaching and research without the need for commission formal payment to the copyright holder, to a noddy holder. We stopped on Foster Gamble. Look at that massive noggin. You know what we just spoke about how a woman's got close set, rounded looking eyes, crow's feet look. Close set, rounded eyes, and that vertical 5-head, well there it is. Let's say hello to you all. Who was first in class tonight? It was Susanna again, that's a double. Going for your hat trick. Kyle came second. How you doing, Kyle? Alpha third, Trini fourth, Luke fifth, Rachel sixth. How you doing, guys? Many blessings. Cable X, Salam. Annabelle Ridman, who I already said hello to, hello chicken. Tups, how you doing? And that's it. Welcome to the show. I hope you had a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. We'll just tear straight into the forensic release. Let me just move around a little bit. I'm not comfy. I thought I was comfy, but I'm not. Why is that mouse stuck there? Have I put the nah, that's better. Right, okay. Foster Gamble. What is he? I don't even know. He's a filmmaker. Not a scientist. I thought he was going to be a scientist by that contraption there. Says he's a filmmaker, right? Kimberly Carter Gamble. Let's go back. Which is the 5-head alone tells me I'm looking at a woman. A very
a Joe Biden-ish, not Joe Biden, someone else, but very close. Anyway, it's the close set eyes that do it, folks. Once you get used to seeing the giant 5-head look with the 2 dimples either side, and it just squashes that face downward, doesn't it? See, a man's head would stop here. It's like when we're looking at the waist. When a woman's waist keeps going up, a man stops. And it's the same on foreheads. As above, so below. I love God's work, I really do. It's champion, Father, it really is. The devil can only undo what you've already created perfectly and change it into something it isn't, like this. I'm living in a Scooby-Doo nightmare dream where everyone around me is an absolute moron. They are. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Not all of them. Some of them are waking up, I admit, because I meet quite a lot of people that know certain things about certain subjects that they just can't commit themselves to the truth. That the lie is there. It really is that big. That they lied about the shape of the earth. They lied about there being no God. They lied about you being descended from monkeys. They lied about stars. That the stars don't exist and they know it. As soon as you get up 6 miles up, the stars vanish. All of them. All you're left with is the sun and moon. And the only explanation, and it's my theory, my La La Land, the only explanation I can give you is that it's some type of optical illusion. You can see them at a low level, but once you go up in height, that spectrum of light no longer allows you to see the stars, which is just mental, because I always thought they were there. Even though, now with common sense, I realise I can't see more than 100 miles on a good day. I can't barely see 50 miles, let alone 100. But that puts everything so much closer to me. I know it does. If you want to believe that a 1-inch human eyeball can see 93 million miles to the sun, listen to that figure, 93 million miles away. But it's big. I don't care if it's 1,000 times bigger than Earth. I can't see it because I can't see that far. Everything beyond a certain range of vision is dead. You can't see it. Oh my gosh, it's like, honestly, it's so simple to understand. And here he is talking, almost giving us the truth, lot, a toroidal electromagnetic universe that we live in. Flower of life. It's funny, I've seen that before. Well, he's got wide ass shoulders and a big square jaw, I was just saying. And further apart, deeper set eyes than Foster Gamble. Difference in the heads tells you all you need to know. This one's got the wide face lot and the cheekbones. The big hands. Got the big hands. It is a 50-50 if it cleans up. No, it won't. Alright then, there's another one. It's a bit big though. How about that one? Perfect. 50-50. Has Foster Gamble got a gate? Uh-oh. Now, where have we seen... Now, where have we seen that before? Oh. It's like they have to tell us the truth, you know. Foster Gamble. I don't think there's going to be any gates. Who's that list of merry faces? Let's have a look. There's some strange looking faces there. ANP conference. With our special guest. With our special secret flip-flop. Oh, we're out of pictures. I don't think Gamble's going to have a gate walking. I'll have a look though. Yeah, he looks a bit like Bush. Who's that? It's a very strange looking face, isn't it? Why is he widest in the hairline? Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, Foster Gamble's got no gates. We're leaving. See you later, Foster. Next, Diva Premel. That is a big set of That's a big set of teeth, isn't it? Someone passed me the sugar lumps. Oh my gosh, they do mine too. I thought I was gummy. I thought I had big sets of teeth, but oh my gosh. I used to hate my smile, and it's because subliminally I thought I had a female smile look. That's what it is. No matter what you say, that's your answer. So look at your boy. Is that your boyfriend? Well, she's got a wide forehead, hasn't she? Wouldn't you say? Very egg-shaped. If you just draw, you know when you was at school and they give you an egg to draw a face. You know you was at school when you was little and they give you an egg to draw a face on, and sometimes they give you a little bit of tufts of I don't know, AstroTurf or whatever, and you put it on as hair. Well, that's what that looks like to me. It literally looks like someone's taken a boiled egg and stuck a Mr. Miyagi beard on it. Wax on, wax off. There they are. I've just got one question. Why is your wife walking like that? How is it possible that Horseface and Egghead have got gate pictures and Foster Gamble has it? Oh my gosh, what the is that there? Houston, we've got problems in this picture. I'll tell you what though, if that is a woman, that's a really far apart set of eyes. That one definitely is. Look at the difference in them. What can I say? It's neck of clock. It's definitely neck of clock. Look at the difference. Is that a full grown ass man? Where's your neck, mate? Why has he got one and you don't? Tell me. Which one of them have got the lion smile? Oh, I'm taking that picture, that's for sure. What's his name? Diva Premal. What do you want me to say? It's game over right there. Who's got the further apart eyes? Who's got the bigger teeth? Who's got the large ass cheekbones? Whose eyes are soft and rounded? Look at the shape of the eye socket, look, showing through. Rounded eye sockets. Not rectangular shaped ones, deep set look, where the eye's buried into the skull. Do you know what? If I've got gates, I'm going to take that and skull check that. I'll do you both. If you've got gates, that is. We saw a couple at the start, but they weren't very good. One for the wife was alright. And we'll keep on fighting. Do this thing about Jesus. He came from the glory. He came from the glorious kingdom. I like some of them songs. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all wherever you may be. Oh, we might have something here. What's that? Deva Premal. I don't know if it's him. That one's more likely to be them, but I can't really tell. There's a nice one. Well, Houston. I'm seeing big hips right there on the one that I was having difficulty with. Because she got really far apart eyes. That one's a piece of piss lot. Flamingo foot, female Bigfoot, male. And in this one, I'm seeing a diamond. Automatically, I'm seeing a diamond. It doesn't look like a man. I see a shoulder tilt, an hip twist. I see a sway to the arm and the body. There is a gate for the husband and wife right there. It's a shame that's not a full mince on the other one. that another one there? I do believe it is from the rear. Reverse flamingo foot. Zoom in on it. There it is. Knee and foot going outwards, creating the figure of four. Look, the broken leg, the flamingo foot. There's your second. I'd like a full mince on that little lady with a beard. I really would. Never mind. Right, we'll set the two. They're in everything. It's not just... People are like, how can all the hippies be flipped? How can the Amish be flipped? But they do. They flip loads of them. I'm not saying all hippies are flippies. I'm not saying all hippies are flippies. But the ones that show us like this certainly are. Santos Bonacci, the hippie bitch. She got the hippie shakes. They all do. The best way to control the opposition is to lead them. So they give us loads of false idols to worship at all angles, even when you think you're getting the truth. We're not. It has to come from a natural man like me, who doesn't bear false witness, isn't paid by the government, isn't on any type of list other than a government one. I'm on a government list, that's for sure, but I'm not on the payroll. There's a big difference. They must have a big list of all the people in England, like me and you, who know everything, who are awake to this, who tune into my channel, who wake up, who start seeing it. They must have a big list of them. But how big is the number? And how many of us really do care about the truth? Because most don't. They pretend they're flat earthers, but they can't get their head past the flat earth. It's a joke that you can't get past the flat earth and all its trimmings. It took me 6 years, it did, but only because I found this subject. Every other subject got wasted by this subject. It didn't matter what I thought I believed in. This just brought me down to earth. It anchored me. It gave me foundation. That's what you need, right? Foundations. And you have to start with the truth. And when you've got the truth, that's the word of God. So you have to start with the word of God, the truth. And it will set you free. It truly does. It sets your spirit into a different stratosphere from everyone else. I just wish they could have that same feeling inside them, you know, that same awe, that mesmerization of and bewilderment and wondrous feelings of care that God's there. They don't have it, and I really want them to understand what it feels like to know God's real. But they're so flippant and arrogant about it, in their own ignorance, of course. But the people to blame look like this. They've got the wrong smiles, the wrong teeth, the wrong eyes, the wrong skulls. Did I take that picture? I think I did now. It downloads. There it is. 2 gates. We're done. Diva Premel is a dude. Just on the teeth alone. In fact, you know what those teeth do there, don't they? Little Shop of Horrors. Feed the Seymour. We're done. On the gnashes alone, on the teeth alone. You see, if any woman ever smiles at me like that ever again, where I wouldn't have noticed before, now I'm going to. I'm going to be like, you're a dude. Whenever I meet a man whose eyes are this close together, reminds me of Jimmy Page or any celebrity, any time someone truly reminds me of a celebrity, because now I know how to identify him. Like I said, when I was younger, they said I looked like Robbie Williams, Keanu Reeves, Jim Carrey. There was a load of them that said I looked like, but I didn't. They were trying to look like me, a man. That's the only resemblance that I can give you, because I'm a real man. They're women that you're comparing me to. The compliment is that I was handsome, I guess. But regardless, People are so brainwashed by the faces they see as celebrities, they fall in love with these people. Women take the knickers off and throw them at other women called Tom Jones. My love's like candy on a shelf. You wanna taste and help yourself, don't you, ladies? And all the Tom Jones fans over the years that have lobbed their knickers on stage, when this comes out, will any of them care that they actually did that? Are they still going to love Tom's music? Because there isn't any band or anything that I love anymore. Every now and again, I kind of like when someone new comes out, like Ren. Kind of liked his music at first, but then, you know, when he sings about, oh, it ain't like that, I'm not about figures and stats and awards, man. Now you are, though, Ren, aren't you? Because the illusion is that you're a mental health patient that became a rapper, a male one, and came off the streets like any other normal Jack, Joe or Harry like me, and made it big, and that's the illusion. That is the commonplace fallacy for all people, the American dream. That you can come to America, you can come to England, you can come wherever, and you can make it. Not only can you make it rich, you can become famous. And it's all an illusion. You're not allowed to become rich. Some people, they might let some people get into the millions and tens of millions maybe. Once you start climbing, they don't want you to have that money because you're going to start helping people because you're a natural person. It'll just dawn on you, 50 million quid, what am I going to do with all that in my lifetime? I'd like to help people. That's what I'd like to do with that sort of money. That sort of natural person that eventually come to. Some businessman who's not absolutely made it that much money that, you know, it's just, the whole thing's an illusion. The way to end all of this control system is to take out money. Gone. No credit, no nothing. No bartering, nothing. It's all free. Just the way God made it. God made it all free. This world works on its own, with or without us. Just the animals alone. The world would work on its own, with the animals, without us. We were put here as gardeners to till the earth. The Cain and Abel, to plant vegetables and feed ourselves for free. God made it all for free. And he gave us skills and imagination and creativity because we're made in his image. We can create like he can. But we do it for money instead of doing it to help people. That's why these diseases, so-called diseases, I don't believe in them, the big C and all of this, which they make, it doesn't exist other than for them, you know. That's the only reason we've got the big C or any of these diseases that they call disease. I don't believe in any of it. I think the human body is so strong, even with all that they do to us. Even when they grab us on the day we're born and they jibby-jabber us, the human body, God's design, still fights back and says, screw you. It's a powerful, powerful God that we're talking about. And Satan's made you disbelieve in him. I shouldn't laugh because I was like you. I used to think there was nothing. That was worm food, like Mark does next door. Thinks it's just going to be the end. You're dead and that's it, but it's not. Every last act and word, every idle act and deed you've ever done, you're going to be judged on. People are like, it's too difficult. No, it's not. Repenting is too difficult. How can repenting be difficult? The Bible tells you as he died on the cross between two thieves. One of them was sorry and the other wasn't. Because even back then, when Jesus walked the earth, money and these bankers and Satan ruled it. why Jesus doesn't say to end money, you know? Why did he say give to Caesar what is Caesar's? See, what is Caesar? Middle finger! That's what Caesar's gets. Middle finger, they all do. For what they've done to me, for tarnishing my soul. All contracts are null and void when you see the fraud. All contracts, simple as. They're the ones that are in trouble by their own legal standards. By the law itself, you're punishable, aren't you? By the law, not legal. We're not talking legal, we're talking about legality is Satan's lies, basically. That's what it is. A way of enslaving every single last one of us. Not just through monetary finances and debt, but through your legal name, through your name you're born with. It's terrible that someone wanted to do this to us. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible act. They show us terrorists and they're not terrorists. It's just actors that are showing us most of the time. The real terrorists are running the show, terrorising everyone. Well, terrorising the normal people. They don't terrorise us, they just persecute us. There's a difference. But we get persecuted not just by them, but by our own friends and family. For knowing the truth. And all I wanted for them people, all I wanted for my friends and family was to have that same realisation that God exists. And the bewilderment of it. The true bewilderment when you truly acknowledge it. Not just, oh yeah, God, no, it's not like that. It's, there is a creator, there is a holy Father in heaven that thought up everything. He thought up the devil. No, he didn't. He created Lucifer, the most beautiful and talented of his angels, who turned on him. Even Lucifer could still repent. Well, I don't know. He might have gone too far by now. I think he went too far when he was screwing the animals in the days of Noah. When there were half bulls, half people walking around. I think they might have gone a bit too far then. But in honesty, you have to admit that you've been a fool. And you've been fooled. That's what you're going to have to do in front of him. I would have had my head hung in shame if I'd gone through the rest of this life not knowing. And then get into that last day and you go up to heaven and there he is. And you're just like, how could I have lived 60, 70, 80, whatever it is, how could I have lived that many years and not recognised your obvious creation? Me, not just in me alone, but the actual creation, life, the world, Earth. Because they made the other planets to make you think that Earth isn't special. Even if there are other planets and there aren't, Earth's still the special one because everything else goes around Earth. God still left the truth right there, even if Satan was going to lie and create these far off planets and pretend to go in there in rockets with satellites and stuff. Even if he was going to do that, he made it so that you could still see that he did it all and that they were lying. I'm just, again, the word of God sits within you, the truth sits within you. It's just if you're strong enough or brave enough to accept that you have been fooled and that the people doing it have got the wrong triangles, the wrong teeth, the wrong necks. And it's right across. Doesn't matter where I go. Ping pong, golf, boxing, it don't matter. No matter how much you can't admit, just looking at his face, and that's a woman, I just see it. No Adam's apple, no trachea, pink lips, Cupid's bow, no cheekbones, soft, close to eyes, rounded, no brow hair, let alone brow bone, just skin look. And the widest hairline look. Wider than his cheekbones. short shoulders, short upper arms, close set eyes. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. I did do I did do the clavicles last night. Look at the size of them clavicles. When your wife's got clavicles that look like a Westler's hot dog, run. With bolt-on boobs. It was the eye pictures. The Brad Pitt one was fantastic. We found 2 of them, but look how clear it is when you put those arrows over their eyes. Look at the distance. The distance in your eyes. Another one there with a new wife. Look at the lion smile. Look how small this triangle is. And look how big this one is. Because the bigger face is there. If you let your eyes go around the screen, they're drawn to this one because it's got striking features, the big teeth, the far apart eyes. This one's a soft one with the dial M for Masons, Mickey Mouse ears in the hairline. Widest in the hairline, widest in the cheekbones. And that one as well from the FBI files. So obvious, look. Look at the distance in his eyes with a brow bone. Bone, look. It's not skin, it's bone sticking over the eye. All I can tell you is to practice looking at these skulls, using them if you've got a computer or an app that does it. Learn to do it yourself. There's nothing teaches you quicker than learning to do it yourself, I'm telling you. It took me years to learn how to do it all, but I've compacted it into simple lessons that anyone can do it now. As weird as it is, it's the truth. The truth is stranger than fiction. Again, they told you these things. So I wasn't surprised when I found out Bruce Lee is a woman. Bruce Lee is a woman! It's a woman. Close set eyes, small mouth, the long top lip like Hitler. Bruce Lee was the first one I saw. Properly, for myself. I kind of saw... Well, I saw Michelle Obama was a man, but I hadn't proven... No one had proven anything to me. Even when I saw Bruce Lee, it wasn't proven to me. I just knew it was a woman. For the life of me, I don't know how I knew, but I just did. I could just see through the scam. And can you not see through the scam? No brow hair, no brow bone or brow hair, egg-shaped face, no cheekbones, small ears. I could take that as your 50-50. The FTMs I couldn't see at first, I really couldn't. They're like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme. They were so difficult for me to accept that a woman could get that big. Until I started looking at FTM bodybuilders, and then it made sense that I was looking at women with muscles, not men with muscles. A man with muscles is huge. You know what I mean? Huge. At any size. I told you my mate Gozzy, he's only like 5'5", but he's a barrel, an absolute barrel of a man. And he chews his way through blokes twice his own size. It's mental. You're like, how can he do that? They're twice his size, but pump, one punch. That's all it takes, one punch. See, men have got upper body strength. And our chins are stronger than these women. Much stronger. But when it's another man hitting you, and he knows how to punch, it only takes one punch. All he has to do is rock your jaw, and it knocks your brain into your skull at the top. You rock the bottom, it kicks the top. It's physics. That's why right and left hooks are so devastating. Because they rock the jaw. If they hit, they rock the jaw. It's good night Vienna. Is that him as a young lady? We're done. Do you know what that reminds me of? Reminds me of Antonio. Looks like you, Antonio. Sloping jawline of a woman, pointed chin. Adam's raisin implant to the left, look. Why is his Adam's apple to the left? I'll just put your answers on a postcard and send it to 0800 Dapey 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 Dape. Close set eyes of a woman, arched eyebrow, what's left of it? Look, that's the shortest eyebrow in the world. No cheekbones, high set ears, lot, and widest in the hairline. It's a woman all day long. It looks like a lesbian. Jan over Waldener. Well, Jan, you're definitely a woman, that's for sure. I just need your gates, and I don't think I'm going to get them because you're a ping pong player. So look, though, I'll give you a chance. Swimmer Michael Phelps, perfect for Ron Clavs. Michael Phelps, is that the bald one? Is that who I'm thinking of? Oh no, he's the American, right? Phelps. I was thinking of Duncan Goodyear, Michael Phelps. Look at those tiny teeth. Look at those tiny... If someone can explain to me why Michael Phelps has got the teeth of a 7-year-old girl and... Brad Pitt's new boyfriend has got the teeth of a lion. Explain that. Look at the size of them gnashes. And then explain... Oh, you bugger. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm at the other end, that's why. Derpy, Peter. There, that's where we were. Explain that. Explain what we just saw there versus that. It's... The world itself is... screwed. Okay? It's absolutely... We're screwed. Your salvation was given to you by God. Your choice, your lifeline. Repentance is the only way out. Jesus said, follow me, not worship me. Follow me. Entwine yourself with me, in union with me. The kingdom of God is open to everyone, not just one nation. Oh, when I hear that, it just honestly makes me cringe. It literally makes me want to turn my nose up at all religion. But I know there's a God. There has to be, in the beginning, before they did this to us, everybody would have known God existed. Even after the fall of man, after Adam and Eve, they would have all known God existed for many thousands of years. And there would have been scriptures and books written about him. And we get some of them, and they keep the rest. I don't know what they've got that they're not showing us. Again, I have to enter La La Land to find out. But the word of God is just the truth. And it doesn't matter who the messenger is. Did you get the message? Did you hear the truth? Did it resonate inside you? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you? Because that's what it feels like. It's like being jacked into a source of electricity when you're feeling. It's shocking. Maybe that's why it's electricity. I've got no idea. I know the clues are in the language, but sometimes words have two meanings, don't they? 'Cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. He's got no gates. We're leaving next. Jose Aldo. Look at that egghead. Look at the way it blossoms outwards. Men's don't do that. Ours draw inwards. They don't blossom outwards. Look. The man's head draws inwards. Look. The woman's blossoms outwards. I see a woman's skull straight away. It's not just because I know it's all of them. It's just that I can see that woman's skull straight away. Small, high set ears, rounded. Quite far apart eyes, but a small skull. Let's go straight into images and see what Jose's got for us. We'll take that as your 50-50. I got rounded eye sockets, high set ears, a vertical forehead with two dimples on it. No cheekbones. I think we might have a little bit of a jaw implant. Maybe chin. Definitely a chin. Maybe a little bit of jaw, I'm not sure. But look at the shoulders. Look at the clavicle. There's the end of it. There's the start of it. If you can explain to me why Jose Aldo has got 5-inch clavicles and Alana De La Garza with the bolt-on boobs has got Westler's hot dogs. Remember, this is a female actress. I use the term very loosely. And this is a male boxer. World class. Because it's a little woman. You see, if that was Gozzy right there, I wouldn't say a word. Because he's massive. I'm not saying that this woman can't fight. She's a world class boxer. Of course she can fight. The average man would have trouble. I'm telling you. The average man would have trouble dealing with this little lady. Because she's the world class boxer. The average man don't know how to fight. He knows how to throw punches, but he doesn't know how to fight. You put him in against a real man, same size, and watch the difference. Watch how quick the man rocks that chin and knocks her out. Because that chin's smaller, it's thinner. If he doesn't break that chin before he rocks the jaw, he's going to rock the jaw. No matter how fast she is, no matter how good she is at parrying. Bruce Lee, learn the parry, be like water. It don't matter if what's coming for you is an absolute tanker. It's just going to cruise right through you. Small, tiny teeth. Little rat face. Bitch! There's your two dimples, look. I've shown you plenty of times. The skull here. The male's dimples are directly above his eyes because that's where our brow bone is, running into the corner of the eye, look. Big brow bone, eyes sunken backwards. But a woman doesn't get that. That's what pushes her eyes forward, more rounded in shape, look, the sockets. But she gets a flat forehead with these two beautiful, you see the shadows of it, look, there. And there, you can see these two dimples, right? It's a female trait. That you get a vertical forehead and then the head slopes backwards, bellows outwards whilst doing it. And that is exactly what we've got. We'll take that as your 50-50, Jose. Jose, have you got a gate today? That's the question. But he's got a six-pack plastic surgery, mate. That's all it is. Doesn't look correct. They can pose for these pictures, but there are other pictures where you're like, well, where's all his muscles gone now? Where's his muscle? No, it's because he's a lightweight boxer. No, it's because he's a woman that he looks like that. Needs a meal. Needs a square burger, that one. Big one. Jose Aldo not giving me niche. Nope. Walking. We'll see if... I didn't copy the stream. Did I copy the stream? I totally forgot, didn't I? Dippy. 1 second. Walking. Pause. Copy. Twitter. Post. Tweet. Paste. I'll repeat some of mine, away it goes. There we go. Let's come back. My bad. Where are we? We were there. Jose Aldo walking. Let's see if you got any. Oh, sorry. I can't see you all. 1 second. Let's come back. There we go. Right. Let's go back to there. Right. We're looking at Jose Aldo, Queen of UFC. It's a king. No, it's definitely a queen. That's a drag queen. Well, it's a drag king, actually. I should get the right terminology. It's a drag king. That's not him, is it? Who's that? Jose Loreto. Look at that broken leg. Look at a straight-legged man. Perfect straight legs, look. Marching like a man. Foot and knee towards 8 o'clock. Small, short shoulders. Muscles, look. But tiny shoulders. Same with this one. Muscles, look, but tiny shoulders. Tiny calves, tiny everything. Shame that's not you. Let's go back again. I think we're done. I don't think there are any. Yeah, we're done. There's no gates. See you later. Next. Mano, men's. Man and men in the same name. What are the chances of it? The son of man code, the man of men code. Flat forehead, 2 dimples, close set, rounded eye sockets. Looks like it's been panhandled. Look, it's got a short, flat face. Images. That one's the killer right there. The coffee bean eyes, the crow's feet, the flat forehead, the small dentures, the high set ears, the sloping. It's an egghead. Final answer. My head does not look like a sodding tic tac, but it does. I quite like that one when he was younger. It's shame it's so small. That one's all right as well. Yeah, there's a closer. Yeah, we can take that one, I guess. We'll take that one. It's a bit small, but we'll take it. Has he got any gates? That's the question. Can you hear the bells, Fernando? Caricaturists, whether they're human or AI, are our friends. Why is the AI caricaturist drawn this bitch with close set eyes? Just explain it to me. And the long top lip. Look what it did to that triangle. If it was a man, nose should be over here, the mouth should be wide, the ears should be huge. Why is it giving him a flat forehead? Dial in for Mongos, look. The AI is off the charts, man, because it's referencing a woman for the face. So it draws the characteristics of a woman. Close set eyes, coffee bean eyes, long philtrum, Cupid's bow, high set ears. We'll take that. Let's go gate shopping. Mano Menendez. Oh, there ain't nothing. Walking. Oh, there's one. That's nice. We'll take that one, Mano. You're screwed. Any questions? Arms hanging akimbo. Hands that hardly past the waist, look. See them? Nowhere near the kneecaps. It's a woman, final answer. And you can argue this all you like. But it's a proven science. There she is again. I'll take that one as well. Have we got any more? It looks like he's alien a taxi. It looks like he's doing as above, so below. Is that him as well? From Flamingo, it is. There's another nice one. Full mince. One more puts you in the crapper. Was that his wife? Let's have a quick look. Was it really? It might be. Let's have a look. Oh, it is. He's got big shoulders and a big head, hasn't he? Boys in wedding dresses. What's going on? Look at the neck. Look at the neck on that one right there. Look at that jawline. Even what? 25 paces away I can tell that's a bloke. You got to be kidding me. Got to be kidding me. Tell me again how forensics doesn't work and I'm crazy. I wonder if God laughs when one of these pictures triggers me. I wonder if it makes him laugh because I'm laughing at the devil's work. Because I recognise it. I'd like to thank my Heavenly Father for the blessing of eyesight and the wisdom you gave me. I always thought I was smart, but I wasn't. I was never smart. I'm smart enough like everyone else. I can operate a car, a computer, blah, 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 blah. But I always thought I was a bit smarter than others, and now I realise how much smarter I am. And it's a blessing, it truly is. I know sometimes it feels like a curse, folks, and some of you tell me this. It feels like a curse punch. It's not. It's just because everyone's getting you down and because you care and you're feeling, because you're a living soul created in His image and you care about them, that's what's hurting you. Nothing more. You find comfort in God's arms rather than another man or woman's. Jesus said, trust no man, and I don't. I barely trust myself. I thought I was the only man on earth at one point when this first happened. I did. I thought the whole world was a trick. Right. Take that picture. Oh, I've got it. We're done. What's his name? Mano Menezes fails forensics. Thanks for playing CSI. Next. Leticia Buffoni is 6-time X Games gold medalist. For what? Street skateboarder. Is that actually a sport? How does street skateboarding become a sport? Right, let's have a look. Images. The jaw and cheeks alone are screaming man at me, especially in that picture. That's a man. Huge mouth, square jaw, far apart. That's a man. It was this one as well that was doing it to me as well. I could see the man there. They're not tapered fingers either, are they? Let's go back. I'm back again. We'll get a 50-50 on that face. We might get Gates on this one with being a skateboarder. Oh, I thought I was out of pictures then. That is a dude. Oh, that is such a dude. Look at the size of that face. It's a dude, final answer. Deep set eyes as well. We've got a better 50-50. Something like that, but closer. We're getting there. No. That one. It's blurred. It's a good shot though, that one. Yeah, we'll take that one, I think. It's a little bit big. Right, Gates, skateboarder. Does he have any? That's the question. Who's that? Oh, it's the same person. Wow, he looks like a dude there. It's a dude with makeup and lipstick on. Oh, he's going to have a baby. He's going to have a baby on a skateboard. Well, that's safe, isn't it? Oh, he's not on a skateboard. My bad. What a joke. That they wear prosthetic bellies to pretend to be women. Pulls off the illusion that she is a woman, right? Anybody without a clue just says, seen pictures of her pregnant, you're an idiot. And just takes the picture as granted evidence. See, until I understood what moon bumps were, I think I would have had the same reaction. But whatever you can think of, they thought of it before you. They're playing chess with your brain, with your mind. They're playing chess with it. They are decades in front of you in stories, technologies, decades in front of you. Meet Leticia Buffoni. We're done. It's a dude. It's not the best picture, but that's a lovely straight leg, and so's that. That's no good. That's no good. What about that one? Is that him? Oh, we're done. That's a dude. Look at the straightness of these legs. Look at the muscle, how straight and long that muscle is. And men have a little bit of a Q angle, but only a little. That's why both of them legs, they look massive, don't they? They don't look like chicken nom-noms. That's a stair fail as well. It's a dude, final answer. Leticia Buffoni. I've never heard of him. Is that him there? Leticia Buffoni. Is that him? I don't know if that's it. It looks like him. Got the same straight legs, lot. Go on then, we'll take it. It is Leticia Buffoni. Yes. Right, we'll take it. Got any more? No, that's it. 3 it is. I'll take them. Even the skateboarders. Don't even get me started. Look, tell me why there's a unicorn in the background. Because this is a unicorn. Unicorns exist. It's not a mythical creature. It's this thing right here. Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. One horn. One horn. The unicorn. Right there. You crazy pun. Yeah, I've heard it all before. When I've got eyes that see, I don't see pictures the way you do. I don't see signs and sigils and things the way you do. They teach you how to play a pregnant woman. Most women shouldn't need to be taught, should they? It's like common sense, isn't it, Rachel? Real women don't need to be taught how to be pregnant. It just, to me, that's just like them practically telling you there's so many men in acting that you need to be taught how to act like a pregnant woman. It's a give, a tell. For sure, save image. Oh, I've got it. I just need to paste. I don't know if I like that picture now. We've got a better one. I like that one better. It's too small though. Yeah, we'll take it anyway. Save image, and we're done. Letitia Buffoni is a man, given away by his square jaw, his far apart eyes, his brow bone, his long neck, his broad shoulders, and his male legs. We're done. Ma Long is a Chinese ping pong player. So look, Ma Long. Ma Long, has this been going on? I said, Ma Long, has this been going on? It's been going on forever. Oh, that video I saw the other day. It did have make me laugh. I wasn't ready for it. An Asian girl comes on and she's like demanding and telling the camera and everyone listening, if I see you and you got the way she said it, if I see you and you have a beard, I am allowed to call you Josh, Brad, all these safer names, and you're not allowed to say anything bad back to her. And whoever was watching the video replied with an Asian filter on, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen, because I just was not expecting him to reverse the tables like that. Telling her she couldn't drive. People are funny. I think we'll take that as your 50-50. I've got no brow bone, small high set ears. The same rules apply no matter what nation I go to. A small sloping jawline, pointed chin. I've got no trachea there. And she's widest, look. Below the crowd. Tell me how this is possible. That I'm getting chicken nom-noms on a dude. Tiny uppers. Let's go back. Let's go. You know what? I like that as a 50-50. Might be a little bit small, but I like it. Gates, ping pong player. I don't think so. But we'll have a look for you. What was that? That's like a... Do you know what that reminds me of? Baseball thrower. I bet they do some amazing shots because your elbows and arms bend at different angles to a man. Ma Long, has this been going? Ma Long's got no gates. We're leaving. Don't do it. You know there isn't any, Peter. Don't you dare press enter. There aren't any. We're leaving. Yeah. Ma Long, has this been going on? Letitia Spiller. Now that name rings a bell. I'm just going to check the back file. You make me do repeats. I can't stand doing repeats. Paste. I don't mind doing an update if it's an old one. How long has this been going on? Oh my gosh, taking forever. Images, I forgot there's 20,000 memes in there. Face, we're done. Diesel, straight away. Look at that cast iron jaw. It's a man. Final answer. Far apart rectangle. Just look at the shape of the head. Is that an egg shape or is it a block? It's an absolute blockhead. Cinder block. Chop. You could chop logs on that. That is a log. What am I on about? I'll take that as your 50-50. It's a man, rectangular shaped eyes with a thick brow bone, short sloping forehead, wide, widest, wide again. They feminise the chin. It's not pretty. Look at the state of this man. Look what I've done to that woman's boobs. Why has she got moles all over her boobs? just asking for a friend. Let's go back. Letitia Spiller. What's the back file saying? Back file says no items matched. Right, we'll take it. We'll take that as your 50-50. We're going gate shopping with a long-armed beast. Let's have a look. Might be a penis. No. Oh, that might have been a penis as well. Let's have a quick look. Dang it, they cut the picture off. Let's go back. I'll take that as your 50-50. Away we go. Is that your girlfriend or your son? I don't know. I think it'd be the son. Daughter, sorry. Daughter. Explain to me why the daughter's forehead is wider than the dad's, the wife's, the mum's. It's impossible. They don't care as long as there's Freemasonry behind them. Long, straight hanging arms. Letitia Spiller. Let's go back again. From there, we're gate shopping. Was he doing a Bo Derek on the beach? He is. Widest part on this person, look. Beep, 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 beep. It's above the crotch. Same on this side, look, even though he's walking, running, whatever. Is that him from the rear? Oh, it's a gratuitous bum shot of a man. Look at the size of them shoulders. That's a gate there. Right there. Letitia Spiller. What is that? That looks a penis-shaped object in your underwear there. There's another one. Straight legs. Look, again, the straight legs of a man. Long male hanging arms. Letitia Spiller. We've got some gates. And there's another one if that's him walking. It is. Perfect straight gate. I think we're done. We are. Let's take them. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the rear. Was there a fifth? I don't think I got a fifth. I think I've got that one, haven't I? The one with the penis. I think I've got it. There's one. We're done. Letitia Spiller fails forensics. It's a dude, but then that's because it is all of them. Next, Curtis Jackson did it. 50 Cent. Patricia Velasquez. He's got far apart eyes in that shot straight there. Look. Oh, it's a dude. Big broad shoulders, flat chested look. Long neck, square jaw, far apart rectangular eyes with a short sloping forehead. Images. 50-50 me. Look at that neck. It didn't... Life hasn't been very kind to me. Do you know who reminds me of? Charlie's Angels. I can't remember his name though. The dark-haired one. I don't know what to call him. Reminds me of him. Boys with boobs on YouTubes. Let's go back again. That one there. 50-50 me. Might be a little bit small, but I'll take it. Male neck, male jaw, male dental arch, rectangle shaped eyes, and look, wide, widest, wide again. Learn the measurements. Let's go gate shopping with him. That looks like Kim Kardashian. That is uncanny. Let's go back again. How long has this been going on? again, some of these pictures, they do not look happy in them. I wonder if they really would like to live their lives the way they should, or carry on as they are. I wonder, you know, I'm not going to know, but I just wonder. It's the Jesus in me. Gabriella said, yeah, I see it. Gabriella had a better jawline than that, though. He had an humdinger of a jawline. Is that him there? It is. Knees together. It's not a good shot, though. He's on the catwalk. We need some proper pictures like that one. Gotcha. Looks like a dude on the left as well. Probably father. Oh my gosh, that is what... Oh, Sandra Bernhard. For a split second, that is not Patricia Velasquez. Stop lying. Look at that jawbone. That's Sandra Bernhard. 2 first names. And that's it. Oh my gosh, look at that face. If that doesn't look male to you, I don't know what ever will. They just jump out at me now. They do. Is that AI? No, that's real. That's this character here. Wow, you'd think it was AI, wouldn't you? Dude, final answer. Back again, back again. Did I put walking in? No, I didn't. Walking. Santa Monica. Oh, come on, don't tell me there's only 2 gates for you. Houston, we have a problem. I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a mighty big man. She's a mighty big man. Look at the size of that arm. Is that him? Look at the size of that hand. It's bigger than my foot. His hands were bigger than my feet, man. Let's go back. Never trust a woman whose hands are bigger than your feet. There's no gates. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. And I'll lead you all, wherever you may be. And I'll lead you all to the dance, said he. There's a gate, you're not fooling me. I can tell you a man by the gap I see. That one. And you can fool them all, but you won't fool me. Because the kingdom of God is inside of me. I just bit right down on my tongue as I said God that earlier. That'll do, won't it? I'm seeing a bit of Danica Patrick as well, especially there. Wow, that really does look like Danica Patrick to me. 2 first names. Let's go back. 4 gates. Let's put you onto the list, shall we? Patricia Velasquez. You know, Marlo, for the last 2 days, since we've had the garden cleaned up, he goes and sleeps on this pile of sand in the garden. I don't know why. Every time I go out there, he goes out there, he sleeps there for ages. To that said he. Nope. Dance, dance, whatever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Lovely. Next. Sarah Silverman. I do believe Sarah Silverman's on the list, boys and girls. I need a drink. I'm parched. I'll be right back. I need to make a cup of tea. I'll be right back. Make a cup of tea, why don't you? Hello, Hansho. gorgeous? Hey. Is he handsome? Is he beautiful? Come. What? What are you crawling for? Jimmy. Not biscuit. Come on down. Move. Oh, you found that pretty fast, didn't you? Eat your biscuit, you do. How did I miss that cup? Oh my gosh. I've spilt it all down myself now. How did I miss that cup? Dance, dance, wedding, wedding. I'm the lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all, wherever you may be, I'll lead you all to the dance, said he. Better. Now where did I take that t-shirt off? Put that t-shirt in the washer. Been sweating in it all day anyway. Pink. Bruce Lee's a woman. Bruce Lee's a woman to me. Bruce Lee's a woman. Oh, that's nice. Sweet tea. Hello, Ryan. How are you doing, buddy? Hello, Greg. How you doing, guys? Right, I'm back. Sarah Silverman. I know this one's on the list. There's no way. I'll tell you what. There is a clip. G2G, Pancho. That I saw, and I saw it. I don't know why it came. It just came up. Sarah Silverman. It's not coming up. Now it will, isn't it? Yeah. Sarah Silverman. Graham Norton show. Now, it's this clip here, I believe. When I don't know if he stood up next to Matt Damon. Was it Matt Damon or Marky Mark? Oh, it's Marky Mark. Look at the difference in them skeletons. Look how massive and square Sarah Silverman is. Mark Wahlberg. I'm sure this is the right clip. Oh, it's a segment of it.
We're into the.
We'll turn the sound off. Excess copyright material, minor circumstances that's what is used verbatim for purposes such as research, criticism, news point, and teaching about new forms from all payment to a copyright holder. Skip. There. You don't really, right? I just shown you how big he is, right? Look at the wingspan and the size of the hands as well. You saw how small Mark Wahlberg looked, right, at the start of this. You saw how small he looked. Can we upgrade that? Settings, no. That's it. Right, okay. You saw how big Sarah Silverman was sat down. Watch this when he stands up. It is phenomenal. I think he's talking about being big.
So everyone's getting changed, and I'm just numb and.
That right there, that's a Bigfoot. Innit? Look at the size of it. It's a man beast. And you got the two women hiding the faces and turning it. Look at the size and stature of Sarah Silverman. That's a little woman terrified of Sarah Silverman right there.
This is so inappropriate.
But that's what I want to show you. Just the sheer size. Oops. The sheer size of Sarah Silverman. Back file. I was if I didn't search whilst I was doing that. Doofus. Size of him there. Look at that partial diamond. Look at this. Imagine if he did it on this side as well. Imagine how big that diamond would be. He really is a tree shaker, isn't he? Huge male neck. Is that his wife? I thought he was married to Jimmy Kimmel. Because they did that song. Yeah, we're doing that. I'm shagging Matt Damon. Is that the song? Oh, look at the MK Ultra leopard print sex kitten training top. Is that him as a boy? Oh boy. Always the bridesmaid and never the bride. Pass me the sugar lumps. Sarah Silverman, definitely a dude. Backfire, what are you saying? There he is. And he's done. Yeah, perfect picture. 4 gates. We're done. We don't need to do this one. It's on the list. Next. Curtis Jackson, we've done him. Next. Medi Debbie, I think we've done this one as well. Copy, back file. Paste. Search. Away it goes. Where are we? Images. Look at those eyelashes. She's got wonky eyes. Tiny eye set ears. Flat forehead. Beautiful eyelashes. Chin implant. Wonky chin implant as well. Chocolatey eyes. She would have been stunning. She would have absolutely been stunning if you'd left her as a girl. But no, you decided to change her into this monstrosity that stands before me. Look at the difference in that. Oh my word. Who is that? Doesn't say. Alice Delisson. I don't know if we've done that one. Alice Delisson. Oh, Omar Sharif, look. Another old lady. Look at that 5 edge. You could show a movie on it. Meddy Debbie. Backfire on what it's saying. No items match. Right, we haven't done it. Meddy Debbie. 50-50 me. That's not you, is it? Who's that? FTM walked into the bar and the bartender said, why the long face? And you know what? I think we can get away with that as a 50-50. We'll take it. Oh my god, look at the difference in these two. Whose neck is more defined? Whose jaw is more defined? Who's got the hard staring eyes? Who's got soft, beautiful? Look at how soft and beautiful those rounded eye sockets are compared to the rectangular ones with the brow bone kicking in the corner. You know what? I like that one more. There's more colour on it. I'll take that actually 50-50. Let's go gate shopping. Meddy Debbie. Oh my word! Drag queen, drag queen, drag queen, drag queen. Judith Magray. Well, Judith, you need to be investigated. Judith Magray. There he is. He's a French actress. He's got big teeth. Let's go back. He's got big collarbones. What am I about? Let's go back again. I guess he likes his older men then. He's got daddy issues. It's not daddy issues. It's social media issues. That's what it is. Je ne suis pas moi. What does that mean? Je ne suis. I something am. Je suis. I do believe it's neck o'clock. Dang. Right, Gates. Oh, that was one there, maybe, if it's him. Oh, it's just off the cock. It's a shame. Let's go back one. Dun, dun, dun. He's got no gates. Let's go walking. Nope, he's got nothing. We're leaving. See you later. Bye, Meddy. Next. Jamie Walters. Don't know if I've done it. I'm just going to check the back bar. You do something to me. Whilst it searches, we'll go to images. Images. We're talking about your squashy face, your tiny face. Dum dum dum. If your bottom lips could become any pinker, I'd be surprised. High set ears, flat forehead, widest in the hairline, not the cheekbones. Egg-shaped oval face, slanted chin. Adam's pimple implant. Is that the same person? Star, Jamie Walters. It is. Which one of them's got the bigger face? Who's got the bigger smile? Who's got a lion smile? So simple to see them, it really is. We're done. Is that his wife? It is his wife. His husband. He got a mail order bride, literally. He really has got a squashy face. Look how small that face is. It keeps getting smaller. Let's go back. Let's go back. Girls on tea. Girls on tea. Girls on tea. I like that. Is she 50-50? I really do. Beautiful eyelashes, close set eyes, no brow bone, high set ears, pink lips, rounded Betty Boop kissy lips, Adam's pimple. We're done. It's scale. Final answer. Let's get some gates. Hang on. Backfire. It's saying Jamie Walters. Jamie Walters. Nothing matches. Two first names. Jamie Walters up for grabs. We're losing pictures of him. They've gone ski whiff. Houston, psh, we have a problem. There's no pictures. Let's go to walking. No, it's not happening. See you later. Next. Maroni is a Brazilian singer. Let's check the back file. Phony Maroni. Searching. Whilst it searches, we'll go to images. Close set face straight away. We're done. Final answer. That's a grandma. Close set eyes, no brow bone, vertical forehead, dial in for Mongos, high set ears, no jawbone, no Adam's apple. Just cover up the bottom of the face and look at the eyes. Put your hand in front of your eyes, in front of you, and just look at the eyes, and you've got really soft looking close set eyes. Final answer, it's a woman. Maroni, phony Baroni. He's got no blue face shots. I guess I'll have to take that one. It's close enough. It's a woman. Flat forehead, no brow bone, close to eyes, fake teeth, no cheekbones. I can't see a neck or jaw. Can't see niche. Marioni Cantor walking. Oh, let's check the back file as well whilst we're at it. Oh, it's already been done. No, Emma Maroney. We haven't done it, but there's no gates. No, there isn't. We're leaving. See you later. Next. Eminem. Feminine. Let's have a look in the back file. I know it's been done, but it might need an update. It's a long time ago. Let's have a quick check. Paste. I don't think it will though. I think the one I've got is suitable. I've got a few of them. Oh, that's nice. Right. People think that Marshall Mathers has been cloned. It doesn't look like the original Eminem. Yes, it does. It just looks like the original Eminem who's had loads of surgery done. For example, Ariana Grande. If you knew what Ariana looked like when she was young, still not soft enough compared to what I saw the other day. Compared to now, she still looks kind of feminine there, doesn't she? But the plastic surgery's gone off the boards now. Where is it? There's a picture somewhere. I'm looking for it now. It's worse than this. Far worse. It's just I couldn't even believe it was Ariana Grande. The comparison from what I just showed you there to what I want to find. Gutted. The picture's not there. See if I can find it here quickly. Oh my gosh, look at the state of those kneecaps. Who is that? What grace. Love that she was pulling her waist up to her chest even back then. What an... Because that it's a man trying to look like a woman pulling his waist right up to his chest. How far back is that? 12 hours. I'll know it if I see it. I knew I should have saved it. AI's out of control, I don't care what you say. Oh, look at this. Donald Trump walking with an angel with wings. And people think this is cool. Oh my gosh, they're all flip-flops. Clouds behind the sun. It's a visual thing that makes you think this. It's an optical illusion. Thicker cloud seen behind and in front. It's the same cloud. It's just this bit's thinner than that. But it used to make me wonder that when I first became a flat earther. I thought it was a proof, but it's not. See this bit. They're saying clouds behind the sun. Look, this is a cloud behind the sun, but it's not. That's open sky. That's not cloud. This is cloud. That's open sky. That's another cloud, and it does look like it's going behind the sun. But because it's thinner, the sunlight burns through this cloud, and it makes it look like the cloud stops there, going behind it. That's my explanation of it. Simply because I know that just from looking at the balloon firmament videos, from watching all the amateur balloons go up, images will do. From watching all the amateur balloons go up, and I've seen a lot of them as a flat earther, as if there's no pictures. The sun sits above the clouds. So there's no way ever you can get the clouds behind the sun and moon. It's impossible. It's an optical illusion. It's because the brightness of the sun, as I've just explained, is literally... Where's that picture? Oh, it was on Twitter. Is literally passing through this cloud. So it looks like the cloud's going behind it. That's all it is. It's a good optical, I'll give you that. And it does stop and make you think about flat earth, it really does, when you see what you think are clouds behind the sun and moon. It used to be a proof for me. The only proofs I need is that water's level. Show me a picture of bendy water. I'm not spinning. It's that simple. Neither of those two questions can ever be debunked. That's why I always use them. Eminem. I've got 5 Eminem pictures. 3. I've got 3 M&Ms done. Eminem does not need doing. We're done. See you later, Eminem. Abdullah Hashim, American cleric. Abdullah Hashim. Not news, images. Wait, have I done this one? I'm just going to double check. Copy. Where's that gone? Back file. Delete. Back file. There it is. Copy and paste. Let's have a look. Abdullah Hashim. Searching. Whilst it searches, we'll go into the pictures of Abdullah. He's what? Is he a Muslim cleric or is he English? The truth is here. Abdullah the Mahdi. So he preaches the Quran. Is he an imam? Is that what he is? Is that him? I've got problems with that face straight away. Widest in the hairline, close set eyes. I see a woman if that's him. Oh, I don't think this is happening. It's not even giving me the same person. Walking, he won't be in the back file then. Yeah, we're done. I see a woman, as I said, but there's no pictures. Next. Tony Curtis. There's no way this one hasn't been done. You think I'd leave Jamie Lee's mother out the picture? Paste. Search again. Tony Curtis. 2 first names. Images. Look how small that face is. How pudgy that nose is. Grandma, we love you. How soft that face is. Widest in hairline, not in the cheekbones. Soft eyes look. Arched eyebrows, no brow bone. Sloping jawline. Pointed chin, small dentures. I know those lips are pink. Subcutaneous layer of fat surrounding chin and jaw. Said chin and jaw. Who is that thing there? Is that Janet Leigh? Is that really? It can't be Janet Leigh, surely. He's a big ass blonde, whoever he is. Olga, shot putter. Oh, we've definitely done it. I don't even know why I'm looking. Backfire. As if it hadn't found it already. Shut up. Tony Curtis is on the list. Don't wind me up. Come on, search file. I can't believe it. I'm fat. Nothing match. You've got to be kidding me. Am I looking in the right file? Tony Curtis. Could I have spelt it wrong? I'll just put Tony in there. Let's search again. Tony Evans, Tony Blackburn, Tony Robbins, Tony Biller, Tony Bennett, Tony Blair, and we're looking for a C. Tony Curtis. So it'll be in between Evans and Blair if it's done. Tony Hadley, Tony Danza. Well, we're getting there. There's a D. Is that it? No, it's still going. Tony Blair, Tony Danza. Between those two, I've done it. There's no way I called it Curtis with a K, is there? TK, where are you? TK, TRTFTH. Well, I can't believe it. How is Tony Curtis not on this list? Tony Carrera. And that's it. I can't believe it. Do you know what? I would have just skipped this thinking I've already done it. And I haven't done it. I can't believe I haven't done Tony Curtis. Right. I'll take that as your 50-50. Widest in hairline. Dial M for Masons. Look at that Widow's Peak. Rounded, beautiful eyes. Small, high set ears. Lacking cheekbone. Sloping jawline. Soft subcutaneous layers of fat around the jaw and chin. We'll take that as your 50-50. Little bit big, but I don't care because I know you're a woman. Let's go. Is that Jamie Lee Curtis there? Look at that man face. That one looks like Barbara Bush. Is it Barbara Bush? I'm thinking it looks like one of them. JFK, I don't know. One of them. Right, we'll take that as your 50-50, I do believe. Walking, Curtis, 2 first names. You've got to go on the list, Tony. Look at this one with Sammy. I've used this picture a long time ago. That's not a very good shot of it though. Let's get a clean one. There you go. Now look at Tony Lee Curtis's. Well, first look at the shorts. And this one. And Sammy Davis Jr. They've all got Bruce Lee School of High Waisters on. That's just for starters. Jack Lemmon there. Diamond in his legs, look. Mincing. Female Bigfoot landed. But just look at the pants. If that don't tell you what you're looking at, I don't know what does. Tony Curtis, failing forensics, 1. Is that a 2 there? Ooh, female Bigfoot. is that one there. That one is inline 2, failing forensics. 3, failing forensics. That's a nice one. It's a shame they cut his legs off. Oh, that's a nice one. 4, failing forensics. That leaves one more. We'll take that one. We're done. Arms akimbo. Look at the state of those hippie hip hips. Look at the manipulated boobs, but look at those hips. Look at that bread basket. Look at them shorts. Arms akimbo to the body. Put a surfboard under that arm, eh, Luke? Oh, I've got to go get it. Dang it, I've got to go to Twitter. 1 second. Twitter. Save image. What we done? Let's go back. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol does not thrill me at all. So tell me why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? I don't want that one. I do want that one though. It actually does look like a Jezebel. Stick a beard on it. I'm seeing the Jezebel. Stick a beard on it. Knock his eye out. Knock his eye out. Nog eye. Okay, nog eye. We're done. Tony Curtis fails forensics. I can't believe I ain't done that one. Next. Sandy Bresler doesn't even have a write-up. Sandy Bresler, Jack Nicholson's long-time agent. Jack Nicholson's agent for 60 years. Yeah, I don't think, you know, you're having a laugh. You're properly having a G. Well, I'm not even bothering. Next. Mike Elias, a baseball manager. This is a Twitter request. Wait, have I done Mike Elias? I might have already done it. Agent D made me do a lot of baseball and ice hockey players. Paste. Mike Elias, 2 first names. Searching. Whilst it searches, we'll do the face. He reminds me of someone, I can't think who it is. English comedian. Him out of the DJ out of Peter Kay thing. I can't remember his name. I don't care. Right. That one's a nice shot. Slope it. Look at the shape. Look at this triangle shape. Look how the face draws into the chin lock. You can definitely see there. No jawbone look. We're done. Female dentures, close set eyes, hardly any brow, no brow bone at all, flat forehead, widest in the hairline, no widow's peak, but nonetheless that's a woman. And there, we're done. Billionaire, businessman, woman. You can't become the owner of a baseball team unless you're a woman pretending to be a man. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't to me either, but that's the way the world is. You can't become president, you can't win the lottery, you can't go to space. The whole world is rigged against you without telling you. If you want to live this life and are happy with it, especially when you know the truth, then so be it. That's your choice, right? It's your free will. But when you meet God, you will not have a leg to stand on. Let's go straight to walking. That's the only gate, but it's a perfect mince. I don't need another one. That is a beautiful mince, and that will get a meme, because that, you don't get any clearer than that, right? Shoulder tilt, hip twist, wide ass hips, full cross legs, full mince. And we'll take that for your face, I think. Save images. Done. Next. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This is the big basketball player that fought 33 fighter, 33 fighter. I do believe it's already been done. I don't know if I got the gates. Let's have a quick look. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Paste. fact, let's just put Kareem in there because I think it'll find it under that. Searching. I can't remember if there's any gates for this one. Oh, there was. Yeah, we're done. It's definitely been done. It's a woman. You can deny it all you like, but church tree fire. It's a strange old world we live in. Kareem, come on. I know I've done you. Come on, it's taking forever. I know I've done that. And there it is, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, done on the list. Next. Holy moly, look at that thing. Mina Pagilati. Amina Pagilati. It sounds like that song. What time is it? It's 10 past 10. Do you know what, boys and girls? I'm going to go play some Call of Duty. Just remember, God loves you. And he wants you to know that you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. Good night, Annabelle. Sweet dreams. We'll see you all tomorrow, Sunday Night Live. Be there or be square. Be there